Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap, and I hope that all of you are healthy and preparing well for our upcoming exams. And now my dear learners, when we talk about the today's discussion, then today we are going to discuss the top PIB news from the month of February 2022, and the topic of the today's discussion is Intensified Mission Indradhanush 4.0. So before beginning the session, if you are new to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of the sessions. To join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. So let's move on to the session. Let's get started. So here you can see that what exactly is the topic of the discussion. That is, recently the Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya has launched the Intensified Mission Indradhanush 4.0. Basically, this particular mission aims to protect children and pregnant women from the life-threatening diseases. But before directly jumping to this particular topic, I would like to tell you about the journey, that how we reached this particular program in the year 2022. So now my dear learners, when we talk about the immunization, see, in India, the immunization was being started in year 1978 with the expanded program of the immunization. As we all know that vaccines are one of the most effective, affordable and safe methods to protect the infants, children and women from the mortality as well as diseases. And that was the reason that to immunize and to achieve those particular targets, Government of India started with this expanded program of the immunization. And this particular program was later on modified as the Universal Immunization Program UIP in year 1985. And this program was being considered as one of the largest immunization programs all over the world. And when we talk about this particular program, through this UIP, Government of India provided vaccinations free of cost against various vaccine preventable diseases, and the name of those diseases have been mentioned here, like diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, hepatitis B. It also includes the rotavirus vaccine, IPV, adult JE vaccine and so on. So the list is long here, but now my dear learners, I want to tell you that the Universal Immunization Program, since it was operational for various years, but still it was only able to cover 65% of the children and pregnant women. And that was the reason that in order to increase the immunization coverage all over the India, this particular mission was being launched by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi in year 2014, and the name of this particular mission was Mission Indradhanush. So basically the Mission Indradhanush was being launched in order to vaccinate the unvaccinated or the partially vaccinated children and pregnant women across India. So here you can see, when we talk about the Mission Indradhanush, basically it was being launched to ensure the full immunization with all the available vaccines. And who were the beneficiaries? These were the children up to 2 years of age as well as the pregnant women. And for this particular part, and to achieve all the targets under it, Government of India also identified 201 high focus districts across the 28 states in India, which were having the highest number of partially immunized and unimmunized children. So basically, as we have already discussed, that the Mission Indradhanush was being launched to ensure the full immunization, and that's why this particular program was being launched in year 2014 by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. Now my dear learners, see, as the Mission Indradhanush was being launched, okay, but still there were some children and pregnant women who were left unvaccinated or partially vaccinated. And in order to cover this particular gap, the Intensified Mission Indradhanush in October 8, 2017 was being launched. So I am marking the star here, as these dates and names are really very important from the exam point of view. So now when we talk about the Intensified Mission Indradhanush, as the name suggests, intensify, that means it wants to intensify all the targets, the immunization coverage across the country through this particular Intensified Mission Indradhanush. So when we talk about the Intensified Mission Indradhanush, basically the aim of this particular mission was to reach each and every child up to the 2 years of age, and all those pregnant women who have been left uncovered during the routine immunization programs. Okay, so basically what exactly was the focus? It was to improve the immunization coverage in the select districts where, so that they can ensure the full immunization to more than 90% by December 2018. So these dates once again are really very important from the exam point of view, and basically it also focused on the urban settlements as well as the cities which were identified under the National Urban Health Mission. Okay, so now after the implementation of the intensified mission Indradhanush, we also launched IMI 2.0 and 3.0, and with the help of which the immunization coverage among the children and the pregnant women increased by 18.5%. Okay, but see, everything was going just as per the targets of the government of India. But after the arrival of COVID-19 pandemic, there was a disruption in the immunization coverage programs, and that was the reason, and that might have created a huge gap in the immunization coverage across the country. And that was the reason that intensified mission Indradhanush 4.0 was being launched in year 2022. So basically, when we talk about the intensified mission Indradhanush 4.0, it will be having 3 rounds. Okay, it will be conducted in total 416 districts across India in the 33 states and union territories, and in the very first round there will be only 11 states, and the other states are going to conduct these rounds from April to May 2022. See, the name of the states has been mentioned here. You can go through them. Now, when we talk about the other important part, that is, see, basically, this particular Indradhanush, intensified mission Indradhanush 4.0 will be conducted in 3 rounds, and it is going to cover 416 districts. So these are the basically the important points that you are required to remember from the exam point of view. Now, when we talk about some other additional information from this part, when we talk about the duration, the first round will be starting from 7th of February 2022, as this particular program was being launched on the 7th of Feb 2022. The second will be starting from 7th March 2022, and the last round, that is the third round of this particular mission, it will be going to start from the 4th April 2022. See, as we all know and we have discussed, that considering the recent peak in the COVID cases, states have been accorded the flexibility of conducting the drives from March to May 2022. Okay, now during the launch of this particular program, the Union Health Minister, as a part of this campaign, has also launched some other parts, such as intensified mission Indradhanush 4.0 portal, operational guidelines for IMI 4.0. Apart from that, he also launched strengthening immunization in urban areas, a framework for the action, as well as Mahila Arogya Samiti on urban immunization. So my dear learners, basically that was all that you were required to remember and you were required to know about this immunization coverage in India for the children up to the 2 years of age as well as the pregnant women. So now there we are having the very first practice question, which is based on this particular program, that is intensified mission Indradhanush. And to answer this question, all of you are required to basically identify the incorrect statement in relation with this particular intensified mission Indradhanush. And here the very first statement says that it was launched on October 8, 2017. The second statement is talking about the aim of this particular program, and the third statement says that intensified mission Indradhanush 5.0 has been recently launched, and this will be conducted in 3 rounds from 7th of February 2022. So as per the today's discussion, you are required to analyze these particular statements and then tell me the right answer in the comment section below, that which one of the following statements are incorrect in relation with the intensified mission Indradhanush. See, as we have already discussed, that this IMI 4.0 has been launched and not the IMI 5.0. So that is the reason that the third statement is incorrect, and the right answer for this question is only option C, that is only third, and this was the only incorrect statement as in relation with the intensified mission Indradhanush. Now when we talk about the googly question from this particular session, then today the googly question is based on the very important report, and the report is the Global Risk Report 2022, and in this particular question you are required once again to identify the incorrect statement in relation with the Global Risk Report 2022. So kindly answer this question in the comment section below. Now when we talk about the homework question from the previous session, then in the homework question I have asked about the financial allocation for the Indian Footwear and Leather Development Program, which was being recently approved by the Union Cabinet. And the right answer to this question is option A, that is 1700 crore. And I'm really glad that most of you, that all of you have answered this particular question correctly, and that's why today once again I'm having a long list as a part of the star performers. And today the star performers are Mintu, Vishal, Janani, Mr. Engineer, and Surbhi, Yukti, Mukul, Sami, Shivom, and Manish Kumar. So congratulations to all of them. And if you also want your name to be mentioned here in the upcoming session, then kindly give the answer to this particular question in the comment section below. And this question is basically based on the FinTech Open Summit, which was being recently organized. And here in this question, you are just required to identify the name of the organization, which has, in collaboration with the PhonePe, Amazon Web Services, and EY, has recently organized the virtual summit, that is FinTech Open. So whether it is Niti Aayog, FICCI, SEBI, RBI, do answer the question in the comment section below. So my dear learners, that was all from the today's session, and I really hope that today's session was useful and fruitful to all of you. If you are having any queries, you can drop us a mail at hello@edutab.co.in, and you can also call us at 814-620-7241. But before concluding the session, do answer and do tell me that how was this particular session, whether you have liked the session or not, and if you have liked the session, then please give a thumbs up in the comment section below. So thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.